Man, no, the Suns will be okay. They can still win a
Damn, he
championship.
switched.
They can still win a championship.
This is insane. What's going on? Is Devin Booker on the other side of the camera? What's going on? Yo, blink 3 times if everything's okay.
Blink twice if you need help.
Yo, hey, did you get that? Did you? Yeah, hey, I'm leaving that in the video, bro. I'm leaving that in. Well, I know. Oh, I need to send you. Hey, where's my camera? Hey, Pete, yep. Hey, Pete. As soon as we said that, you said put me on game. Oh,
Yo, you just sent a message. Hold on. Let me send a message out to James Jones real quick, man. Yo, when I started this podcast thing, right, with my bro, he was happy, joyous, century. Like he was always excited for the next pod. The past 3 months has changed him as a man. The past month, look at him. Look at his face. Look at him. He's the one with the beanie on and the hoodie. You know what I'm saying? Not just the you know what I'm saying, the Arizona beanie. He got the hoodie on with it. Like he's chill. Help my bro out, man. Get something going. I know we passed the trade deadline. Call me if you want me to come talk to them inside the locker room. I'm not a Phoenix Suns fan like I once used to be, but I feel the passion through my bro. You know what I'm saying? Pause. I'm gonna say pause on that too. But he's passionate about his team, and we need bro back. We need bro back. My message.
Yeah, got to get James Jones on the phone.
Thank you for that message.
Yeah, something going on over there.
I am starting a GoFundMe. We're raising money to bring my happiness back. The more money you donate, the happier I get. So right now
we're starting a GoFundMe to buy out Bradley Beal's contract.
That's a good one. That's a good one. Oh man,
residents of Phoenix, help save the Suns.
Help save the Suns. Get this idiot out of here.
Help save the Suns.
All right. Well, welcome back to the show, I guess. Usually there's the intro is welcome back to Gumball Sports Machine. This is a show where we practice, where we spread love, positivity, we hug people, we cry. Well, not a crying that we done today. Just not happy crying. Yeah, we cry and we're positive. And none of those things. No. In fact, you know what? Hey, Tone, you wanna? I don't even have. Hey, just take over. Just take over the show. I don't even want to do this. I just it brings more sadness. It brings more sadness thinking that I support a team in which you were wearing the color for. You're wearing one.
I didn't.
And the fact that I'm looking at this bright orange makes me want to throw up. It makes me want to volatilely vomit all over my room. And I don't like it.
Trying to, be positive, how we say.
Listen, man.
Time for positivity is over, brother.
Yeah. I mean, Suns with an embarrassing loss to San Antonio last night. No Wemby. We'll get into Wemby later, but KD played, Book played, Beal played.
No. You can end it there. KD, Book played, and then that's it. You can end it there. There's no further after that. There's no further. Because listen, before the season, I was saying Tyus Jones could be Chris Paul-esque.
We had clips of that too.
I've never seen a more useless human being in my life. What is he here for? What is he here for? He's here to take the number 21 away so that nobody else can wear it. That's about it. He starts because he must have been promised something. He must have been promised starting. He does nothing. That assist to turnover ratio. Thought it was good. It was good. Now it's not. I don't understand this basketball team. When I watch this basketball team play, I say, "Oh, these guys are making millions of dollars." That's the first thing I say. These guys are making millions of dollars, and are playing harder. And I play harder at the gym on a Tuesday than they do in an NBA game. And I say on a Tuesday because Mondays, those are hard. Like those are really like Mondays are the days to hoop. Tuesday I go for fun, and I still play harder than them. I just I don't understand watching this basketball team. They played last night. They lost to San Antonio without Wemby, and they played about the same amount of defense as a traffic cone. I don't understand what's wrong with this basketball team. I refuse to accept what's going on with this basketball team because this should not be happening with this basketball team. It's depressing. I'm at a point right now in which why am I watching? And I'm kind of over it. I mean, let's just say, we mentioned it at the beginning of the show. We like to be grateful. We like to be grateful for things. I've never been more grateful for anything in my life that spring training is here.
That's a whole nother sport, though, right?
I've never been more grateful for anything in my life that spring training and Diamondbacks baseball is back.
Listen, and this is supposed to be a joyous time. Super Bowl is over. We get right into the last weeks of the season and go straight into NBA playoffs. And this man is already talking about spring training.
Literally the game after All-Star break, like the game.
Diamondbacks baseball is here, and we're gonna come up with a new segment. There's gonna be a new set. Well, it's not a segment, but like it's gonna be a few minutes. It's gonna be called Gumball Baseball, where I rant about whatever's going on in baseball.
Oh shoot! Hold on, I got you something. Until then, you know what I'm saying? So I got a couple of them, so we're gonna lend you this.
So there was a network connection that happened with Tone. He's not here with us anymore.
Yeah, I don't know what happened.
Hey, hey.
You get your internet connection right, Unc?
Something happened. I don't know. But yeah, if you need that, make you feel a little better.
You know what? If you got space on the bandwagon, I might just hop on. I need some. I'll hop on. It's okay. I'll hop on. They seem to be winning.
You're repping the wrong team, bro.
What other team would I supposed to be? Because I'm not a Suns fan anymore.
Yeah, just stay in the West and go to Oklahoma City.
You know what?
That is like the West Coast Celtics. That's what I call them.
You know what? The crazy part about that is, I might sound crazy, but I was hyping up Shea before he even left the Clippers.
Mm-hmm. In that playoff run?
I was like this.
Yeah.
And I remember because it was a fantasy basketball league we were in, and I was in high school still, I think. I was going to I think we were going to my school my senior year. And I was like, I drafted Shea in like the second round. And they were like,
in the second round is crazy.
I think I might have been.
I mean, you got to think about what time it was, though. So back then, Shea wasn't perceived as who he is now. There's
Yeah,
always those players who have that, like you can see it and they have potential, but it's up to them every summer and to develop on their time off and actually become what we think they can become. Because like Anthony Edwards, I think a lot of people thought we were going to see Michael Jordan this year. You know what I'm saying? We thought he was going to average 32 points, 7 assists, you know what I'm saying? And he's not. And that's not to say that he's not the player that we think he is. He just maybe he hasn't reached that potential yet. But I do think that Shay's reaching it. If Shay gets any better, he might really be the best player in the NBA. Jokic to me is still that right this moment, but Shay is performing at an all-time high. And it's interesting to me because you've seen all of his Robins go missing. J-Dub missed a couple games. He was still balling. Chet missed a couple games. He was still balling. Like Wiggins, all those guys have been in and out of the lineup several times. But every I don't know who his actually Robin is. You know what I'm saying? But they've all been in and out of the lineup, and Shay's still been able to ball, man.
It's a great point. So I think again, I might have found my Mahomes in the NBA.
Hey, he's taking applications right now. He's taking applications.
I think
if
Shay
anyone
will be
wants
my Mahomes.
Luka,
Shay will be my NBA Mahomes.
Who else?
No, well, Luka's a Laker now. I can't support him.
You got Brunson. You just
JB. Yeah. But they're not going to win a championship.
Damn.
Listen, again,
yo, the man said they was going to do us foul 3 days before the NBA season started. He was sitting right next to me watching game 1 to where that decision was slightly altered. And now he just got them out of there. No longer even a championship contender. Crazy.
No, they'll probably get to the conference finals, but
you think they'll beat Milwaukee?
I don't think they beat Milwaukee or Cleveland.
I think they can. I don't think they will. I think they can beat Cleveland. I
definitely don't think they beat Cleveland. I think they got a better chance with Milwaukee than they do with Cleveland.
I think they could beat Cleveland, but
too much work in the paint.
The star power in New York is higher.
Don't matter when you don't have anybody to stop anybody in the paint. You can have stars. I think that is literally top 5. Here you go. Here's a bucket. Here you go. There's a bucket. You do not want that in your paint.
I don't know. I just feel like, but there's so much other defense on that team.
They do have a lot of perimeter. Well, besides
OG,
they got a lot of
Mikhail,
a lot of
Josh Hart.
Mitchell Robinson is on his way back.
But you still have in crunch time. You got 2 players that you're literally trying to hide: Jalen Brunson and then Karl Anthony Towns, who's your center, which is nasty work.
And those 2 guys are also going at anybody on the other team.
They're not scoring any more than the other 2, though. The top.
They have 2 of the best 3 players between the 2 teams.
Against who? Against Boston? Against Boston? How much better is Jalen Brunson than Donovan Mitchell?
I'm not saying he's good. He's better or worse than Donovan Mitchell. I'm just saying he's a top 3 player between the 2 teams.
I agree.
And Evan Mobley?
I'm taking Karl Anthony Towns and Jalen Brunson over Evan Mobley.
Karl Anthony Towns is probably averaging 5 to 6 more points, but he's allowing 20 points per game when Evan Mobley is stopping all of that. I don't understand how you discount defense so much, but okay.
Yo, who are you talking? I was watching the game the other day, and I was like, how is he rooting for this guy and he doesn't play that much defense? I forget who was it. I can't remember who it was.
This is a great question.
Listen.
Rob Dillingham or something?
Probably was Rob. No.
He
plays no defense.
I don't think Rob's he's not that big of a game changer in the playoffs for me. You know what I'm saying? In the playoffs.
Jalen Brunson's not?
I haven't seen him get it done yet.
He was the best player in the playoffs aside from Luka Doncic last year before he got out.
I've seen
that's
a
because he
lot
got
of
hurt.
players go on 1 year runs, bro. I'm 40 years old. I've seen a
This is
lot
not
of
the first year he
players.
did it. He got the Knicks up. He got the Cavs up out of there the year before.
And what happened, bro? Did
He
make
lost to Miami.
he made the conference finals?
No.
Oh, okay then. So why I don't brag about
He
mediocrity.
has.
Oh, he has made a conference finals.
No,
You're
he
right.
has.
In Dallas.
That one we're talking about. He has, yeah, with Luka.
Has Evan Mobley made a conference finals?
No.
Has Donovan Mitchell made a conference finals?
No.
I didn't think so. So that's who we're talking about. So what do you mean? What do you mean? And
Yeah, so based off of
historically
both situations, the person who's been more consistent to me is Donovan Mitchell over Jalen Brunson.
I couldn't tell.
Who
I couldn't tell.
who's got their team in first place right now in the East?
No, we talk about the playoffs.
Yes,
Right?
but you literally this summer
historically, who's had more success? Historically, who's had more success in the playoffs?
Donovan Mitchell. He's got like 4 40-point games in the playoffs.
How many
the
conference finals
most
has he been
40-point
to?
games in the playoffs of all current players.
How many conference finals has he been to? Right, winning is the number one thing.
Yeah, but he also played with
And
Luka
that's not.
Doncic.
It's a one-word answer. One-word answer, and it begins with N and ends with
that
E.
very same question, and we were talking about Patrick Mahomes being on the damn Texans versus Patrick Mahomes being on the Chiefs. It's a completely different question because he has other weapons. This man played with Luka Doncic.
That is none of my. Ain't got nothing to do with me.
All right. See?
How many conference finals has Donovan Mitchell been to?
Now, Jalen Brunson plays with Karl Anthony Towns. Karl Anthony Towns is allowing a lot of paint points. You know who scores a lot of paint points? The Cleveland Cavaliers.
You know who scores a whole lot of points, period?
Not the New York Knicks.
They're like top 10 in points per game.
And you're talking about the best teams within the NBA that they're going to play in the playoffs. And the Cleveland Cavaliers, you know where they're at? You know where they're ranked? Dog food. Jalen Brunson going to be dog food in the playoffs.
I couldn't tell. He was the best player. He was better. He was better than Donovan Mitchell last year in the playoffs.
You know who else he was bragging about? This dude McBride. He was telling me McBride was going to be,
He had a great game last night.
He had 25 last night.
Okay.
He had a great game last night.
What else has he done?
The whole season?
Mm-hmm.
He's been very good this season.
He's been on and off, I think, though. He's been getting hurt.
Thank you. We ain't mentioning him for Rookie of the Year.
He's not a rookie. What are you talking about?
We did not mention him for Rookie of the Year.
Because he's not a rookie. Wow, you can't win Rookie of the Year if you're not a rookie.
This is the second year, right?
No, it's not. I don't think is it his second year?
He was a rookie last year, right?
No.
I don't follow Nick basketball. I have no idea.
He's been in the league since 21.
Damn. Yeah, so it makes it even worse. I thought he was a rookie last year, and I'm like, we wasn't talking about him last year.
And he's averaging a career high in points. He's averaging a career high in assists, career high in rebounds.
Yeah, he's playing. I mean, he's going to give minutes on the Thibodeau. So he's, Thibodeau going anytime somebody not playing.
Come playoff time, I don't know if he gets a whole lot of minutes.
Yeah, unless somebody's hurt, he likely won't play that much. But I'm talking about right now. If JB or anybody hurt, if somebody's hurt, he's playing 30 minutes.
Because Tibbs is running most of his starters at least 40 minutes a game, and Josh Hart is playing all 48.
Eight minutes, eight-man roster. That's why I'm like, I don't even think this is going to work for them because come to playoffs, they're going to be fucking tired. I don't understand it. But
Jalen Brunson, before he was eliminated, was the second best player in the playoffs last year.
He was.
That's just what it was.
He was.
Now you bring in Karl Anthony Towns, who was also fantastic in the playoffs last year.
He was.
You can't stop anyone. You can't I wouldn't if somebody were to tell me that my favorite player right now, Jason Tatum, was allowing the most points per possession, I'd be like, that's whack as hell. I can't depend on that.
Okay, that's it.
Yeah, I wouldn't have anything else to say. I'd probably walk out of the locker room if that was announced to me. I'd be like, damn, bro, you allowing that? How are we gonna win?
Okay,
We'll see.
well, how did Carl Anthony Towns do last year in the playoffs? How did they do defensively?
He lost to Lively and Gafford.
No, I'm not gonna go that far. Rudy Gobert was the liability.
He was, but you know who else was? Same guy.
Definitely not even as close.
He has ample opportunity right now to change that narrative. But you know who hasn't changed the narrative? Karl Anthony Towns. He like, you know how Luka Doncic in the playoffs last year. That narrative was also same thing. When you come into the offseason, you try to work on other things like Jaylen Brown, his left hand. They was talking about Jaylen Brown's left hand. So what did he do all summer? He worked on his left hand. I don't hear the same.
No better.
They were talking about Jason Tatum's hitch before the end of the season. You know what he did all summer? He worked on his hitch. He came back. He had a couple nice 5 for 7, 9 for 14 3-pointer games, and they ain't talking about his hitch no more. It's like you work on things so that you can grow as a basketball player.
And he's still somehow below his career 3-point percentage this year.
Who, Jason Tatum? He's shooting more 3-pointers.
That ain't got nothing to do with me. He is still below.
All I know is he's winning big games, so I don't get that.
And he's just not the best player in those big games.
I don't care about percentages. Me personally, I don't care about percentages. I care about wins.
Oh, hold on. No. Don't do that. Don't do that. Because what did you just say about Karl Anthony Towns? He's allowing the highest percentage of bucket. Oh, but now you don't care about percentage.
You gonna win allowing niggas to score?
Are the Knicks not winning?
No, they're not in first. You told me they was gonna smack my team. That's what you told me. You told me before the season started that Joe was gonna be the best team in the East. On paper, there was conversations on ESPN. Every other station, every analyst was saying that the Knicks had the best 5 on paper. That is not being said anymore. You know why? Because it didn't.
You also told me that the Celtics were going to be the best team in the East.
No, I didn't. I never said that.
Yes, you did.
No, I didn't.
Yes, you did.
I don't even. How was I going to know that? I never said that.
We're the league champs. We're the best team in the league. We're so great. Jason Tatum, I want him in my mouth. That's what you said.
And I still think, the crazy thing is I still think we're the best team in the East. We just don't have the best record. We haven't played well. But I still think we're the best. We've beaten Cleveland more times than they beat us. We've beaten Milwaukee more times than they beat us. We've beaten the Knicks more times than they beat us. We've beaten OKC more times than they beat us.
Well, you just haven't beaten every other team more than every other team has beaten every other team.
We beat the top 4. We had the best record against the top four teams in East Coast.
Jason Tatum, he's just such a great shooter, right? He's shooting his career low from the free throw.
Celtics, but Jason Tatum is a pretty good shooter.
From the free throw, he's shooting his career low. He's shooting 79%. That is 2% worse than his entire career. From the 3, that's also, let me see, 0.4 better than his worst career.
So what's that percentage though? What's the percentage?
He's shooting like 3 to 4 more
35. He's shooting 35% from the 3,
and he's shooting 3 to 4 more threes a game. So that's actually not bad.
He's shooting 2 more a game.
That's great then.
That's not great. He's shooting
3. He's shooting a better percentage.
He's making 3.6 a game, and he's taking 10.1.
Yeah.
That's great.
That's at the 36%.
Can you get it out sometime today?
It's not that bad. That's back in the days. If you shot anywhere close to 33%, you were a great shooter.
No. That was back in the day. What's today?
If an average shooter is shooting lower than 33%, so that means he's got to be above average Now, I'm not saying he's Steph Curry. What's Steph Curry's percentage right now?
The league average is what, 30, 36, 30, 36 to 38, right?
I'm not sure.
How many threes are they shooting? This man's shooting 10 threes a game. So you got to, factor in the fact that he's probably shooting 3 to 4
Steph
more.
Is shooting 39% from 3.
So there you go. This is the best shooter to ever play the game, ever.
What is your point?
You said Jason Tatum shooting 35%, right?
Yeah.
Steph is shooting 39%.
That is a huge difference.
He's the best shooter to ever.
What about Anthony Edwards? What about Anthony Edwards?
He's only shooting like I think 8 or 9 threes, which is less, and I think he's shooting around. I think he's shooting like 41%. Matter of fact,
he's shooting like 12 a game.
No, he's not. I just checked this the other day. He's shooting like 8 or 9 a game.
Ant be chucking them.
We had this conversation like a week ago, 2 weeks ago. He was shooting like 8 a game, and he's shooting like 40-something%, which is outstanding.
He's shooting 10 a game, and he's making 4 of them, and he's shooting 41%.
That must have went up because he was only shooting 8. But Anthony Edwards is top 5 in the league.
Huh?
Anthony Edwards is like top 5 shooting percentage from the 3 in the league.
He for everything that adds up, for attempts, makes, and percentage, he's better than Jason Tatum. That's what I do know.
From the 3, yeah. He's better than Devin Booker too. You're like, well, okay, but who's not a better player? Been frying him every time he get a chance. Been frying Anthony Edwards.
Who's been to the finals? Who's been to the finals?
Who's been to the finals?
Yeah.
Jason Tatum has been to the finals.
No. Between Anthony Edwards and Devin Booker, since you like Anthony Edwards a lot, you got a crush on him. So who's been to the finals?
I did not say that. I didn't say. I said who's been frying Anthony.
No, they ain't got no. One of them's been to the finals. One of them said he got tired in the conference finals. Which one is that?
I'm not. This is the team I support. This is the team I
bring. Why are you bringing up Anthony Edwards and Devin Booker?
Huh?
Why'd you bring up Devin Booker?
Because you just talked about shooting percentage from him.
So why did you not bring him up? Why'd you see? I'm telling you, this is what now again, you've joined the club. In which as soon as I start making a point, you start bringing up Suns people and Cardinals people.
You're telling me that you're basically.
Hold on, I wasn't finished. I was not finished.
3-point shot.
I was not finished.
So I allowed you to now vocalize.
I was not finished. I was not finished. You've gotten to the point, and David Largo has done it, and Kevin has done it, and Jesse has done it. Everybody I know has done it. As soon as I start to make a point, now it's the Suns this, the Suns that, Devin Booker that. I'm not done. Now it's Suns this, and Devin Booker this, and Suns that. Every time. And nobody said anything.
Like
hold on.
Ask you about you as a player.
No, hold on. I'm not done. It's gotten to a point. That always does. I promise it always does. It always does get to a point in which I start to make a point, and then people start bringing up Devin Booker this, and Suns that, and Suns this, and Suns that. But we weren't talking about the Suns.
Talking about the Suns. They're in the NBA, right? Are they not a basketball team within the NBA?
But that wasn't the conversation.
We were talking about Jason Tatum.
Okay. I'll bring up Lou Dort. He plays in the NBA. What does he have to do with the conversation?
But you're not going to. It doesn't affect me.
Okay, go ahead, Tony. Go ahead, and I'll wait till you're done.
It's not going to affect me because I don't care about Lou Dort. The same way it affects you when I bring up the Suns and Devin Booker. You see how emotional you are right now? You're upset at the fact that I brought up the fact that your guy also can't shoot better than Anthony Edwards.
I told you I'm going to wait because I don't want to be interrupted anymore. So go ahead.
I'm done. I was.
Are you done? Are you done?
That's all the time I needed.
I couldn't tell. Every time I got a word out, you want to talk.
Long soliloquy about people keep coming at you because your team doesn't hold up to their team. Yes, that's what's going to happen. If we're having a conversation about who's the best basketball player, and David goes, I'm the best basketball player, and I go, nah, I'm the best basketball player, and you go, well, the last time we played, I gave you 15, and I'm like, well, shit, Dave told me the last time y'all played, he gave you 19. That's what's going to happen. So the fact that you brought up Anthony Edwards and him being such a great, phenomenal basketball player shooting from the three and saying that he's better than my guy, I'm going to point out the fact that your guy's shooting worse than both of them. And so and I want to know where the conversation's going to go.
You done? All done. Okay, I just want to make sure because I don't want to be interrupted again. Listen. Now that I'm not going to be interrupted, I'm going to say it again.
Can I speak?
All right, go ahead.
Why is my name being dragged through the mud? What did I do?
No. Your name is not being dragged to the mud. Your name is not being dragged to the mud. But it gets to a point. I'm just saying something that everybody does when it comes to me. When it comes to me personally, I can't speak for anybody else. You've done it. Kevin does it all the time. Jesse does it every time. Tone has started to doing it. Every time I start to make a point, people bring up Suns this and Suns that and Devin Booker this and Devin Booker that. Again, he was not the topic of conversation. We were talking about the Knicks and the Cavs. Does anybody remember that? We were talking about the Knicks and the Cavs. No. You said you were done. You said you were done. No. All right, go ahead. No. Again, I'm being interrupted again. I'm being interrupted again.
But how do we get here then? We talking about the Knicks and Cavs. How do we get here?
Because you said that your team is going to beat them. I didn't bring up the Celtics. You did.
How did we get here?
You brought him up. You brought the Celtics. The Celtics up, but you keep interrupting me, so I can't even make my point.
We know your point. I don't understand.
If I can get it out, maybe you can get it. Maybe. For 1 second.
Because you get upset because niggas bring up your team when we're having conversations when you make points.
I get upset because I keep getting interrupted while I'm trying to make my point.
But you've been saying your point for the past 5 minutes. D-Lo want to talk too.
Can I talk without being interrupted? I was making my point, and then I see this.
But I see this. Your point already.
Go ahead. I haven't. Can you wait until I let you know I'm done? Thank you. It happens all the time. We were talking about the Knicks and the Cavs, and then you brought up Jason Tatum because and then you brought up Jason Tatum, and then you brought up the Celtics. Then you started talking about Jason Tatum. We were talking about the Knicks and the Cavs. The Knicks and the Cavs, and then you started talking about how the Celtics are the best team. Nobody was talking about that. My point was that Jalen Brunson was the best player in the playoffs aside from Luka Doncic last year. And Karl Anthony Towns was just not almost as fantastic than Jalen Brunson's last year in the playoffs. That's why that team can go win a game, a series, because of how the defense that they have. And Mikal Bridges and OG Anunoby. And you have Mitchell Robinson coming back. That's the point I was trying to make. You were making it again. And then you brought up the Celtics. Okay? And then you brought up the Celtics. And then I said, Jason Tatum. Such and such from 3. And then I came back with that point. And then, again, you brought up Devin Booker. He had no part in the conversation. I didn't bring him up. I don't understand how he's my favorite player and other people bring him up more than I do. That's okay. Tony, it's a club. It's a club that involves David Largo, Jesse, Ricky, Kevin, and now you joined it. It's not a bad club to be a part of. Every time I start making a point, they bring up the Suns. You know what? John did it yesterday. Nobody. Hey, I sent a post in the group chat about LeBron. LeBron ain't had nothing to do with the Suns. It wasn't the Suns beating LeBron. It wasn't the Suns doing anything to LeBron. It was a post about LeBron. The next post that I saw, how many rings do the Suns have? I didn't say anything about the Suns. But it happens all the time. Because of the team I support, and they don't have any championships, as soon as I start to make a good point, they want to bring up something that has nothing to do with the conversation and the Suns. So it's okay. You're a part of the club, Tony. It's okay. It's all right. There's nothing wrong with that. It's okay. Hey, D'Lo, since nobody else from the club is here to represent them, how about you just welcome him to the club?
That's not a club I'm a part of anymore.
That is the club you're a part of.
I ain't done that in a fat minute. Don't bring me into that club. I got out of that club.
Dude, I don't know if you had a chance to read my note, right? But I just want to ask you if you properly recall when we were having this conversation about the Knicks in Cleveland, and I brought up how he announced that the Knicks were going to beat up on my team and be the first place team in the East. Then he responded with me stating, quote, saying that I stated that the Celtics, so he brought up the Celtics would be in first place, which I don't recall. I've never said that. I wouldn't need to when we're the champions. It doesn't change that for me. So then that was how the conversation about the Celtics was sparked when he invited that to me. And so once we had that is when we moved along with Celtics conversation. Then he honed in on specific players on the team. And people never asked me about Porzingis. They never asked me about Jaylen Brown. They never asked me about Derek White. They only asked me about specific players. And then they tend to downgrade his game. You know who that player happens to be? Him. So
I'm pointing at Jordan, by the way.
So when we had that conversation, then he talked because we moved on to 3-point shooting and this, that, and the other thing. And he moved down a list of just trying to find a top, I guess, tier guy that shoots a better percentage than Tatum. And because again, I don't even understand where we're going with the conversation. I'm sure there's a bunch of players. There's probably players on Tatum's team who shoot an actual better 3-point percentage than Tatum. Does that make you a better player? I don't know. And that's where I was going with the conversation of. So now that we've allowed that part of now we've established AE's a better 3-point shooter than Tatum, let's bring in the fact that he's a better 3-point shooter than Devin Booker. Now, where are we going with the conversation? That's all I want to know is now, what are we saying? Because I don't know who's the better player, but when you establish that, what are you saying to me?
First of all, that's how you listen and not interrupt. I just wanted to point that out. That's how you listen to a point and then not interrupt. Now I'm gonna make my rebuttal point because now it's a back and forth. So I'm gonna ask you, who brought up the Celtics?
I just told you that you did.
I was talking about the Knicks and the Cavs. You then brought up.
Because how are you going to rebuttal if you don't? The crazy thing is like you didn't listen to what I just said. I just stated that we were talking about them, and I asked where it happened to the energy when you were talking about how the Knicks were going to be in first place in the East. That's what I asked.
Oh, no. That's not what you said. You said I was talking about the Knicks and the Cavs, and then you said, "Oh, how are you talking all this about the Knicks now when you said that they were going to smash the Celtics?" Is that not what you said?
They were going to smash my team. And
I didn't say anything about the Celtics.
I said smash my team, be the number one team in the East.
So you're telling me is that you brought up the Celtics?
Bro, I said the name, but then
all this started because of you.
There's nothing for you to reply. Do you listen to the question? You listen to the question, bro.
No. The question would have never existed if you would have never brought the Celtics.
It would have. You didn't have to ask me about when they faced the Celtics. It was a preface about the New York Knicks. Why are you understand? It's like you just keep moving the goalpost because you're upset about.
You don't move the goalpost by bringing the Celtics up. We were never talking about the Celtics.
My fault chose Phoenix Suns' ass. Yo, it ain't my fault.
See, here you go again. Here he goes again.
You keep moving the goalpost because your energy ain't right. If your energy
was right,
you would be fixed on this.
Here he goes again. Hey, I didn't bring up the Suns.
I did not bring up the Suns. I keep saying that. I don't have an issue. If you wanted to bring up the Celtics, I don't have an issue with that. It's just that you keep moving on because I brought the Celtics. You said I brought up the Celtics. No, I said the name because I'm asking a question about the Knicks. But you didn't want to hear that part. You wanted to have a conversation about the Celtics. That's what you heard.
Because that's what you said.
Oh my God. Forget it, Mo. Forget it.
That's not what you said.
Disregard. I didn't. I asked you a question about the Knicks. Answer the question about the Knicks, not the Celtics. Don't ask me no question about.
So what do the Celtics have? What we were talking about the Knicks and the Cavs in a series. What do they have to do with the Celtics?
You said they were going to be above all teams in the East. You know who's in the East Coast? The Celtics.
So again, that wasn't even the topic of conversation. Is where they were in the East.
Exactly.
You brought them up. You brought that topic of conversation up.
The Knicks being the best team in the East.
I never said anything about. Listen, in this show right here, on this episode, I never said anything about the Knicks being the best team in the East.
Are you listening, brother? I specifically said at the beginning of the season, 3 days prior to the season starting, the man was bragging about the Knicks. He sat right here next to me as we watched the Knicks get demolished. He changed his attitude about it slightly that day. And since then, he hasn't said much about the Knicks. That was pretty much what I said. And I said, what happened to your New York Knicks energy? That's basically where I was going with it. That's all I asked. And then we started talking about the Celtics.
No. I see. Now, if you would have just asked that question, we would have stayed on the Knicks.
Maul, that's exactly what I asked. But because I said the word Celtic, that's what you heard, brother. That's what I'm getting at. And I understand. Maybe I should have not have said the word Celtic.
Because it wasn't the topic of conversation.
Because if you would have just spirited the New York Knicks, you would have been like, you know what, Tone? You was right. My bad. The New York Knicks ain't what I thought they were going to be. There are other teams that in the East that are playing better basketball, but they have a chance to turn it around. And we'd have moved right along. The Celtics didn't. We didn't have to talk about the Celtics. You asked me then when I said that, and I'm like, I don't even think I ever said anything. I never said anything about that like that about the Celtics. I didn't. I didn't know that we were going to be number one in the East. I didn't even think we were going to be primarily because Porzingis wasn't going to be back until December. So I know I wouldn't have said anything like that. It just doesn't sound like me as somebody who loves basketball and studies the game to say that we're going to be number one in the East without our third best basketball player. But I understand. You're upset. I won't say the team name that has you upset, though.
First of all, that's even another topic of conversation because I also recall another conversation in which you just called the Porzingis the third best basketball player on your team. You called Derek White a top 10 guard in the league. So a lot again,
and I still think he is.
So that right there cancels any argument that you have. But we got to get to our segment with my twin and my brother. So we'll get to that, and then we'll be back in a little bit. But yeah, Tone from Boston.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Sure, so y'all from the East Coast.
I used to be. My people's was trending, and they all, you know how everybody.
Of course. Yep.
So we used to go to New York all the time. Like I done been to Juve, I've been to the Fest, all of that.
Man, Easter Parker get active. I gotta take him out there for Labor Day. He ain't ready for that right there.
Hey,
he ain't ready for that right there.
Out there throwing mud, out there getting
paint, all of it, man.
Out there acting a fool, boy. You don't know about that East Coast.
You're not ready for that right there.
Oh yeah,
shut down the whole park, man. Shut down the
crazy
whole
thing
lot,
is, the whole strip. You would think that they would have some like a Mexican festival out here. They don't even.
And they don't. They don't. Right. Talking about you gotta take like Bell Ave, Jamal, like all of Bell Ave from like east to north, like the whole joint shut down.
Whole shit is blocked off.
The whole day.
Like that.
Women in fucking bikinis.
The whole day. I'm talking about people who come out like the people who just migrated be outside selling shit like, you know what I'm saying? Your peanut punches, your roti, man, they be selling it right in front of their crib like they get active.
Back in the day, when he was teenagers, they used to have the beads. So they used to have, like with the little girls putting their hair, they used to have the chains, and it had like the Trinity flag, Jamaican flag. Like they was hustling everything out there.
I'm trying to tell you.
They was outside.
mixes, CDs, mixes, the whole nine.
You know where outside started? Outside started in New York. That's what.
Oh, sure.
Flags. When I was a kid, bro. So when I was a kid, my mom's had the Nicaraguan flag over her shit. My brother had the Jamaican flag. I had the Bayesian flag. Man, what outside? Like the whole like a cape type joint. You put it right here. You know what I'm saying? Like
you Bayesian?
Yeah, my dad's side Bayesian and Trinidadian.
Yeah, my mom's side Bayesian.
Type.
Oh yeah, I'm telling you, I'm give me a Kenya flag out there, boy. I'm gonna be out there with my.
Trying to tell you,
he not faking. He be fake flagging.
Who fake fighting? I ain't fake fighting. Hey, go ahead and hit me. See what happens.
Go ahead and hit me. See what happens. You don't even really rap where you from, man.
See, there you go. See, hey, I speak a little Swahili, just a little bit.
Just enough to get by to show he's not really white. You know what I'm saying,
man? Hey, this my skin is light, boy. My mama pasty. So, hey,
my mama pasty is so crazy.
My mama pasty.
That's why you got no lotion in your house, huh? Besides that damn Jergens. That's why.
No, don't do that. Don't do that. Nah.
What's that, Jergens? Oh.
Hey, boy, just trying to earn him a sponsorship. Trying to earn him a sponsorship. Wow.
Damn, you right.
Yeah.
Hey, no pasty elbow.
Be right next to Diddy.
No elbow.
Man, the Jergens, the lotion,
Mall's lotion. It's crazy.
There you go.
There you go. See, you brought up Diddy. I ain't bring up Diddy. What? Hey, I know you got Diddy cologne too.
Wow.
Yep, because you know what it attracts.
No, but you sound like you know.
It sounds like you know, yeah. You sound very knowledgeable about this. Elaborate.
I'm telling you what I heard. I don't know.
And the fact that you're hearing it means that your circle is crazy work. I've never heard about this.
At the end of the last episode, the man almost said free old boy.
I did. Because, you know.
Nah. What do you mean this? What are you talking about? Freedom.
I was lost for words.
Freedom?
I didn't even know.
Free who? Nah. Free Dirk is what I said. Free Dirk.
Yeah, I got a homeboy on the boat, right? We had just put back in from C, and we getting service, right? Everybody phone going off or whatever, and he outside talking about some shorts. He about to cry. I'm like, yo, you good, bro? He's like, bro, they got him. I said, who? Your brother, your dad? He's like, Dirk, man, they got. yeah. I'm talking about. I get almost daily updates about how Dirk doing from him, bro. I don't even ask, bro. Well, like, man, Dirk talking about some. My man, you're too invested, bro. Where you from, bro?
Yo, social media got these fucking people's brains in a chokehold, nigga.
Put a chicken wing. I'm trying to tell you what.
The conversations be crazy. You can hear niggas about to crash out over who they fucking best entertainer be. I'm like, yo, this shit is crazy.
Never met him a day in their life.
Never. He about to cry. I'm talking, bro. We just got back from 20 days at sea, bro. I'm talking about some. You think he looking to text his girl, like get some good food, tired of eating that prison food. My man's worried about what Dirk is doing. Nigga, I'm looking at the first flight home, like. Yeah,
that's crazy. They fuck around and meet Dirk, and Dirk be like, "Man, beat it."
Yeah,
yeah. I was gonna say, hey, Dirk, hey, I was checking up on you. Make sure you good, bro. He getting the look.
Who are you?
He said, "Who are you?" Yeah, bro.
My roommate first out of high school, his favorite player was Antoine Walker. Walker and Paul Pierce, those are his favorite players. Yeah. He met him at Cambridge Side Galleria Mall. So like he could kind of see people kind of seeing him, and so he ran upstairs to the next level so he could meet him. Found a piece of paper and pen, asked him for his autograph. Antoine Walker, he signed it, and as he was handing it back to him, he was like, "I don't really sign autographs," and like smacked him on his chest with it. And my homeboy's like 6'4", 280. He's like he built like a you know what I'm saying? But Antoine Walker was like, "I don't really sign autographs." Yo, I was crying, and laughing. I'm like,
why
sometimes you don't want to meet your idols.
Yeah. That's crazy.
Wait, he still took it?
Yeah.
All this shit went through his face. I swear.
He didn't even know what to do at the time. After he was so upset, like after he was like, "Yo, I can't believe he did that shit to me." But like at the time, you meeting your favorite player, like you're not just gonna catch an attitude real quick. You in awe a little bit.
Nah, you're right. Because if Braun did that to me, I don't know. I'm like, all right.
Hold on.
Oh no, if Devin Booker did that to him,
He had kissed his feet same day.
That's a show of respect between me and Book.
It's a show of respect.
Book don't know you, bro.
I met Book, but hey,
tables turned.
I
Mo
know
was
Book.
about to be like, hold on, he let him do it to him. Booker, the tables.
Nah. See, that's my dog. He ain't do that to me when I met him. He ain't do that to me.
Look how defensive he is, bro.
Pat Mahomes like, man, beat it, Mo.
Nah, see, when I meet Pat, that's gonna be my dog too.
Oh, hold on, my fault. That's not what I messed up the story just a little bit. He didn't say I don't sign autographs. He signed his name, and my boy Just was like, "Yo, can you put to Just?" And he was like, "I don't put other people's names."
So what happened? He smacked him in his chest with this piece of paper.
Nah, son, nah. That's why bro. People let the fame get to their head, man. You can't bash your fans like that, bro. I don't care what the situation is, bro. If he ain't violate you can't violate him.
Antoine Walker was like the first one getting that bag, though. Like, I don't know if y'all remember back in the day that he was the one who signed like that deal, like the deal that JT and JB signed, and that just recently signed a ridiculous deal.
Who just signed a huge ass?
Don't ask me. I'm asking you.
You right? Hold on. Who did sign?
If you don't know, I for sure don't know. Let me Google it real quick, man.
That's your job, B. Come on.
Hold on. Hey, stand by, bro.
Stand by is crazy word.
I'm trying to think, bro. Who really somebody just signed
a deal.
Somebody
just signed a crazy deal, but that's what Antoine Walker did back in the day. Like, he signed one of those crazy deals, one of them Kevin Garnett type deals. Like, it was ridiculous, and Twan was on one. They said Twan used to go to Atlanta and shut down Magic City.
What?
Just because he can? Dang.
He shut it down. They said, matter of fact, I think it's Lou Williams that tells stories about him. Lou Williams, Jeff Teague tells about stories like he was handing
tell the
out
best stories, right?
like stacks of $4,000 to dudes. Like, huh?
That's crazy. Just because he can is insane. Yeah, that's how he was out there with Meech and them.
That's who he was competing with, probably at the time.
Oh yeah, it's all right. I get me a nice little bag too. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I watched the dude a couple weeks ago on Twitter walk out with $400. He was picking up all the hustlers' money at the store.
Duct tape bottom of my shoe. I swear. Stop playing with me. Stop playing with me.
Bro, see, I would have never thought of that, bro.
You don't got to.
There's supposed to be people that watch that.
I'm not worried about them either. I'm gonna get some glue, and in the glue put like pieces of aluminum. You see what I'm saying? And spray it on the floor as I'm walking by. Right? Boom, it's all water type shit. When the shit dry at the end of the night, the metal get a little magnet. Whoop, picking everything up one time. Super. I'm walking out. I'm thinking differently. I'm making the cool 2 bands that day. I swear.
Yo. So where you gonna put it? Where you gonna put it?
In my pants. I'm a grown ass man. You're gonna have to beat the shot me and go in my pants. Niggas put in their pockets. I run in your pockets. You don't go in my pants for the money? You don't want it. You don't want that bad. I guarantee you don't want that bad.
There's that freak ball shit, bro. There's that see, there you go.
Listen, I'll shut the whole shit down. Listen, I'll make you uncomfortable. Try to take my money now. You know what I'm saying? And when the strip club, oh yeah, you try to grab me. I'm looking that way at the bad bitch. Now I'm gonna get hard, and you gotta choose. Are we going in this man's pants? Or is he walking out? You gotta choose. You gotta choose. I'm locking in. I swear. I'm like this. I'm locking in like this. I swear. I'm catching it. And I'm up. It's quiet.
That's hilarious.
Yo, Hey, okay, we about 10 minutes into this into this segment. Let me actually introduce our guest who we got on. Bro. See, now you gotta choose.
Choosing.
Hey man, hey, y'all seen him before, man. Hey, it's been a little while, so he been on the serving our country. But I got my twin back on here, man. I got my brother, Michael, Big Mike Mingo. What's going on, twin?
Appreciate you, man, for having me all the time, man. Love it over here, man. You know what I'm saying? Coming back from serving this nut ass country. I die for this shit. I die for it for you. I love you, man. I got
you. Appreciate you. I'll die for you, just not for that military.
I got the right colors on and all of that. You know what I'm saying?
Red, white, and blue every day. You know what I'm saying? Look.
It's chaotic.
You put an emphasis on that blue.
I don't know what more got on.
Yeah, see, there you go. No, I got the goat on. Don't do that.
You just looking like a loser.
I got the goat on.
You got on Cardinals and Wayne, who didn't get his opportunity in his own town. Just looking like a loser.
And what was the Patriots record this year, Tony?
Listen, we are the staple.
Whoa! I just asked the question, brother.
We got more in the last 20 years than you have ever.
Where's it at, bro? Will it focus on the? Come on, focus on me, baby.
See, oh no!
Yo, the fact that you had that ready, bro, on standby.
Always. I got a folder called Jamal. It's for stuff for you specifically.
See, okay,
they got monkeys in there. Yes, I'm saying they got snow bunnies in there. It's everything for you, man.
No, it's cool because you want to do all this Kiki Kim. I bet.
I got a collage going of you,
photos.
Carson Palmer. Yes, I'm saying it's a Kyler Murray. It's a Devin Booker, the light skin gang over there. Yes, I'm saying I had a Carson Palmer. I love him over there in Phoenix. I love Carson Palmer. He's the great. He's gonna get another, and he ain't do nothing but retire. It's all good though.
Mm-hmm. What Daniel Jones do?
Well, don't worry about Danny Dimes, all right?
Whoa! My quarterback's still playing for us. Where Daniel Jones at? That was in the same draft class.
We just rebuilding right now.
They got the same amount of rings.
Huh?
I like that.
Well, for real?
I like that.
Funny?
At least my man saved the line. I like that.
That's okay. It's all right. Hey, because I'm gonna bring up Mahomes and then he's about Brady.
You could bring up Mahomes. Who beat Brady? Who? Twice? Who? Oh, okay then. Stop playing. Big Ten, Big Manning. Fuck out my face, nigga. What's wrong with you?
Like, bro, if he walks out, like if he walks out, right? If he just in New York, right? Just walk around Brooklyn, right? Is he not getting robbed?
Who? Eli Manning?
If he didn't play for the Giants,
you retarded?
No. If he didn't play for the Giants,
you could say something about Mahomes then. What are we talking about right now, bro?
Mahomes is a G.
Mahomes is not loved, bro. The only reason you got loved these past few years in the Super Bowl, bro, is because everyone hates the teams you playing, bro. I despise the Eagles, bro.
You can't sound like Kermit and be called a G. Like never, ever.
Go ahead.
Hey, he's not even in his prime.
What happened 2 weeks ago? Not even.
Look, that's only ABC. You got to add D, E, F, G.
Hold on, brother. You put a little too much emphasis on that.
That's
D.
when you a G. When you got this homie that plays for right here, you gotta have that many to be a G.
You see, between Brady and Belichick popped out with old girl. He had 6 from the joint and gave old girl 1. Granted, he gave her birth year because she real young.
Yo.
2-1, but I mean, he still has 6 of the joint on him. You know what I'm saying? We're not talking about Mahomes no time soon. Brady was getting that belt to ass by the Falcons. Came back, smacked him. Your man's when he do that, you come holler at me.
Yo. When Mahomes lose to a bum like Eli Manning and Nick Foles, let me know.
Eli a bum?
Eli's a bum.
And how Nick Foles
Elaborate.
He got to the joint.
Nick Foles is a bum, certified bum.
Elaborate.
And get to the joint.
You tell.
Carson Wentz. Carson Wentz should have won MVP that year. He got them to the joint, and they team.
You know how people was fans of like the Warriors, and they peak, like they was just superstar stack type John. Like I feel like that's what you so in the box of like of the Chiefs nuts. You just so deep into their stuff, like
there you go.
that you don't understand. If we pull Mahomes out of it, bro, and put Mahomes in a trash team, granted he gonna make Mahomes miracles happen, but he's not doing what everyone else is doing. That is GOAT status, bro. You're not there. He's not there yet, bro.
You take Belichick away from Brady. Brady's not doing what he did.
We already seen that.
No, as much. No, early in his career. Brady does not win the Super Bowl against the Rams if Belichick is not the coach.
So if we take away your Kansas City players, your whole your D-line, your O-line, Tyreek Hill, and put Mahomes on the trash team, he's not doing what he did.
Yeah, he is.
And take
You're smoking crack.
Yeah. Hey, listen, he didn't have an O-line 2 Sundays ago. I might have been able to do more.
Tommy played with the best O-line every year?
Huh?
You think Tommy played with the best O-line every year?
Played with the best defense every year.
Yeah, that's why you can't have a conversation.
So, when you only got to put up 20 points, it ain't that hard.
Listen, he just explained to you when he had to put up 20-something just to come back after halftime. He just said
that was one game. That was one game.
You just brought up one game.
You just lost by 20-something points last game.
Nah,
you was down.
It was 18. It was 18. Don't do that.
Y'all allowed 40-something points. And how many did Patty score?
Because the defense was trash.
How many? You wasn't saying that all year. You wasn't saying that all year.
Nah, I wasn't. When it mattered the most, it was
matter of fact, which team did you pick to win?
I picked the Chiefs.
Oh, okay. As a football man, you picked the Chiefs?
Yeah. Because they had the best player on the field.
As a hating ass nigga, I chose the Chiefs. I can't stand the Eagles. I can't stand the Eagles with a passion. Any Philly team, any Dallas team with a passion, I'm picking whoever's on the other side. I don't care who it is.
Yeah. Hey, speaking of those that New York team that wear blue. Hold on. When was the last time they was
relevant?
One?
Which one you got? The Buffalo Bills? Relevant recently. That's a New York team.
Can you pick a New York team? Hey, every time I talk to you, got a different team in New York.
If you're gonna say a New York team, you gotta specify a New York.
Yeah, the Knicks wear blue too. The Knicks wear blue.
What are you talking about, bro? The Rangers, the Islanders, Yankees.
All right, yeah.
Mets.
What
New York is really a blue ass state.
No, you're right. You're right. What you think the Rangers gonna do this year? Yeah. No, it's not. Ain't nobody laughing now.
No one. I don't know.
No. We're all the key in that.
It doesn't. Let me tell you why, Jamal. Right? Because I'm on New York until I die. It don't matter what team it is, bro. As long as they in that state, bro, I'm jacking it. I swear. I'm dying behind my teams every time. I don't care.
You're not jumping the bandwagon.
Let me tell you something.
Some people do.
I don't care.
He's not riding for other people's teams like some people do. His favorite player to play for another team, like some
somewhere in the whole of a Cardinals hat ain't got a Mahomes jersey.
And they never been to Kansas City, right?
Ain't never. I got property in Kansas City. I done told y'all that. I got. If I wanted to go build a house in Kansas City,
you're not talking about Patty's.
I'm not.
Hey, I'm just saying. I
went to medical today because I got a bad back. I got a back spasm from working out, and they did my blood pressure.
That's what it's from.
Right? Also, I'm getting too much pussy. I was over there just doing my thing, right? She come ask questions. My fault. I turned my back out, beating it up. My bad.
See, there you go.
I'm trying to be PG-13. You over here asking me some questions. They over here doing a little blood pressure machine, right? This your blood pressure's high. Come back, and I realized it's because of you. I text you this morning, and I just my body knew the dumb idiocy, the dumb fuckery that would come out your mouth today would stress me out, and that's why I don't appreciate that at all.
Hey, listen, hey, brother, hey, everything that comes out of his mouth is smart. It's
Pause.
intelligent.
Pause.
You're right. Pause. I should have paused that. That's you right.
Let's stop right there.
Hold on.
And intelligent can't be the word you're using because you just said nothing but dumb nonsense about Mahomes and Brady.
What? Hey. What can Brady do that Mahomes can't?
Come back 23. Win 7 rings.
Huh?
Win 7 rings.
Whoa, he has 3.
Actually win a Super Bowl.
He has 3.
Oh, that's cute.
He has 3.
Double it, then add 1.
Hey, I'm just saying. Hey, Mahomes didn't need the greatest defense of all time to go to.
I had to double it.
Hey, Mahomes didn't need the greatest defense of all time to go win.
Was Tyreek Hill good?
Yeah, let's talk about your offense, bro. Mahomes has a solidified.
Hey, here's the crazy thing. So he won one with Tyreek Hill. Tyreek Hill said, "I want my own team. I don't want to play with Pat Mahomes no more. I'm my own team." Mm-hmm. You know what he then did? When it went and back to back. Won back-to-back Super Bowl.
Travis Kelce any good?
He's all right.
What?
He pretty good. He pretty good.
I swore I almost heard. You see that dumb boy. You right. You think
Travis Kelce's the player he is today without Patrick Mahomes?
You think any of the players are who they are without Tom Brady? I could give you a laundry list of names that you would have never even knew played football unless
Randy Moss?
They came into.
Randy Moss?
That's one play, and he did? He came one game short. Having the most incredible season in the history of the game.
What game was that?
See what happens when you get put.
Whoa, brother! I'm just asking a question.
You get boxed in trying to measure up Mahomes' greatness to Tom's. You gotta find any little nick and cranny to try to smudge Tom Brady's greatness. But what you fail to realize is Tom learned from those losses. We got to still see if your man can learn from his.
He looking for excuses right now.
He lost already.
Because Tommy has retired with 7. Your man Patty looked like his weapons are about to be gone. So we about to see a new version of Patty.
What weapons you talk about?
Oh, you told me that Travis Kelce need to be up out of there. So
he gone.
You said that.
Yeah, he gone. He about it.
All right then. So why are you asking me questions
that you know the answers to?
Whoa! I just asked the game that they came up short. What game was that?
I don't remember. We put that in the past.
Whoa!
All we remember.
What do you mean?
All we remember is 7.
See, there you go. Okay, it could have been 9.
Yeah, but he learned from those L's. Tommy said them L's mean more to him than the wins, which is like that's that mentality. That's that
that season.
That's that Joe Manzula type craziness.
That season they put up 35 points a game. How many points they put up in that game?
Yes, that's why I always said that I wish we lost the game before. Because sometimes you get that L and then you back to it was coasting. They thought they was gravy.
But yeah, no, you're right. I know something else Brady can do that Mahomes don't do. Brady cheat. Mahomes don't cheat.
Again, you want to bring up your story?
My story?
See, there you go. See, there you like putting that man business out there like that. See, there you go.
You don't do what now? Your whole team cheat.
Who cheat?
It wasn't until the NFL players called out the Chiefs and the refs that we got a real deal version of.
Because they was giving a belt to ass.
It wasn't until the NFL players called out the refs against when they play the Chiefs. Okay, that we got a real version of what would have happened. Y'all got that one crazy call in the beginning of the game, and then the amount of calls that y'all should have gotten that y'all normally would get, y'all didn't get the rest of the game, and y'all was shaking y'all cleats.
I wanted to call Mo's phone so bad.
Nah, I think I was. Hey, I was at Jesse's house. I was around Nep, so I can't.
He caught the flu. He caught the flu that day.
Who did?
Oh no, I did too.
Hey, I'm telling you, I did more blocking than the Chiefs O-line did that day. I did more blocking than the Chiefs O-line did that day.
He was blocking phone numbers. He's like, I don't want to see no text messages from him.
I did too. I swear.
Oh yeah, see, Twain, you on the same time? You on the same time?
It's different. You love the Chiefs. I hate
not the Chiefs. Not the Chiefs.
Hate you love Patty. I hate the Eagles. My passion for black people is because I despise hearing the Eagles won. I'm telling you, if I was a millionaire, bro, I was putting out hits on everyone's ACL. I promise you. 100 count Saquon's ACL for the right one alone. I want it.
Dang.
I need it. That's the level of hate you got to aspire to be. I'm trying to tell you.
The corner didn't even do that much. That was the craziest part about it.
You don't even care.
That was Jalen out there like this.
I wanted his ACL years ago. I'm trying to. It's a different level of hate. It's a Batman level of hate. I'm trying like real deal. Like if I had the money, they wouldn't even be a team no more. Like in my mind, bro. In my mind, like I'm a billionaire, bro, and I'm going to Dallas first. I'm buying all the land around the fucking stadium, bro, and I'm putting up nothing but buildings, and I'm moving New Yorkers there for free. And I want Giants flags and Yankees flags everywhere, bro. I want when you go to a Cowboys game, you think you're in New York. I need it. That's what I need in the future. I'm trying to tell you. There's levels to this, bro. I hate it, bro.
That's
all right. Okay, so the Giants got what? They were dog shit this year. I just want to put that. They were terrible. They were awful. Yeah. They were awful. I mean, there's bad, and then there's the Giants. They got their own category.
And right above us is the Cardinals. So I mean, all right.
Nah, well, brother, we up here. We up here. And what was like you, bro? Y'all ain't beat us since. I mean, I'm not gonna. Y'all ain't beat us. Tone might have been in middle school when y'all beat us.
I'll take that. No problem.
So I'll put that out there.
It's been a bad decade. I'll take it.
Yeah, a decade.
A bad decade. I'll take it.
You're right.
I'm honest about it though.
We all got winning the next year.
I had a lot to.
Is that? What kind of question is that?
Crack. You see, that's the problem with crack. You know what I'm saying?
What kind of question?
No, that's your problem. Right
did Patrick Mahomes retire?
The worst part about it is he's about to say a team that's different from the one that's on his crib right now.
Oh yeah, for sure. I'm a realistic fan. You know what I'm saying? I'm a realistic fan. We not winning this year. As long as 15 in the league. Oh yeah. I'm not betting against them.
Realistically, and I hate to say this, it's the Eagles. And really, it should have been Eagles versus Bills this year for the Super Bowl. Like Tone said. Hold on.
Hold on. In place. That's what you have to do.
Like
Put
Tone
the boys
said,
in place.
Hold on. Would you rather beat the man that you just beat 3 years in a row and then lose that bad in the Super Bowl, or lose to him and then not have to worry about getting your ass beat that bad in the Super Bowl? Like Tone said, it's okay to take a L. You could. What are you trying to say? The man, you beat him 3 years back to back, 4 years back to back. Cool, we understand. You're gonna beat him every time. We get it. We're tired of it. Okay.
Yeah, not just him. Him, Lamar, Joe Burrow, who else? Trevor Lawrence, CJ Stroud, all of them. Line them up.
And the weapons that the Ravens had was not beating the Eagles. Realistically, that Bills defense was appropriate for that Eagles offense. That's the realistic answer right there.
It was.
Right?
It was.
For some reason, Allen sees that red in the Chiefs and he starts shaking in his cleats. He's too big, too heavy, 6'4", 260 to be shaking that bad and fumbling that bad. But I want to see him against someone like Jalen Hurts. You see what I'm saying? When he's not against y'all, for some reason, whenever he's against y'all specifically, he start messing up. I got to see him against the Eagles. And I feel like that would have been a crazy game right there. You think Hurts is gonna get them rushing touchdowns and Allen wasn't? Allen, when he want to do it right, he looking like Cam Newton back in 2013, 2014, running to the end zone, ain't nobody stopping him. That's what he looked like. Too big, too strong, move up my way. I want to see that game right there.
It would have been a good game.
Lord knows we didn't get a good game.
See, there you go.
Who
asked about?
At
see,
all.
There you go.
At
see,
all.
Listen. That wasn't a topic. Talking about the Buffalo. Talk about
Who
Buffalo.
you think going? Tell who you think going next year?
Who you think?
That's what I picked too. I picked the Eagles. I got the Eagles.
Well, okay. Here's the problem about that. They got so many free agents. They're gonna lose a lot of players.
You think so?
I know so. They at least 2 of their D linemen that was playing well on the Super Bowl is gone. Milton Williams and Josh Sweat is gone.
Anybody from that O-line going?
Huh?
Anybody
O-line probably staying. O-line.
that?
Oh, Mekhi Becton. Mekhi Becton is a free agent. The right guard.
Yeah, they'll be all right. I think they'll still be all right.
I think they'll be all right, but hey, teams are also getting better too.
You see how they adapted so quickly to adding Saquon to their roster, to their playbook? I think
that was nasty.
They and I hate to say it, right? Truly despise it. The worst, like it's like poison right now. But he went to that team, he put that green on, bro, and like it was like they didn't skip a beat and added him to their playbook. Like it was him, Allen, him, Allen, Allen, and they did it perfectly. Super Bowl, they did it perfectly. Oh, he's not getting enough touches, no problem. You know what I'm saying? We ain't gonna go that way. We're gonna go this way. They're gonna do it every time. So realistically, I feel like they gained a lot more weapons and a lot more confidence and win that Super Bowl that they can lose a couple people here and there and be all right. They'd be all right.
But I think defensively they're losing like their best linebacker. Like their corner, their DBs are still going to be there, which is good. Their DBs are still there, but this is going to be tough. It's going to be tough to be able to replace those guys who played so well. It's going to be interesting because teams are getting better. Teams are going to get better. The Cowboys are going to get better. I don't think they're going to. Huh?
You've lost your mind.
They're going to get their quarterback back. They still have Micah Parsons. They still got some dogs over there. The Commanders are going to get better. Jaden Daniels and them boys.
Okay.
They're going to get better. Right?
Parsons is what?
The Vikings are going to get better. The Packers are going to get better. The Lions are going to get better.
Oh, for sure.
Like, there's a lot of teams that Philly's going to have to go through to get back.
They already went through.
No, again, they got there this year. They did. They won it. But in the NFC, there's a lot of teams that they're going to have to get through that are getting better.
I don't understand. Like, I can't. The fact that you're making me say these things, like, real deal bothers me.
Yeah,
it irks my nerves.
Go ahead. Appreciate Eagles. Go ahead.
But I feel like you don't understand the levels of the NFC. That the competition isn't that close as you think it is. Like, realistically, it's not.
No, stop it. It is.
It's not.
It is.
It's not.
Because a lot of these teams are hurt, Michael.
We, the NFC East, has not been concerned about the Cowboys in years. Okay? Haven't been.
Fair.
We don't look at them. Okay? The Commanders, up and coming. Love them. Young team. Everything about them. I'm enjoying them. I pray on the Eagles' downfall by the Commanders all the time. Pray for it. Okay?
What about you forgot to mention one team in the NFC East. What about that team? Who's the other team? There's another team in the NFC East that we forgot to mention.
We're not worried about that. Okay?
Whoa! We're talking about the NFC East. Why are we not? We're forgetting one team, Michael. What team is that?
I don't know. Enlighten me.
Because nobody knows. Nobody knows about that team.
Okay.
Only reason why they're gonna get views is because they're gonna get Shador.
I'm about to say Shador. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, you think he could be what? Jaden Daniels?
I'm confident.
There's nothing to think about.
I think the Giants can't beat them. I think 1-on-1. I think QB for QB comparing them to. I think he got it. Yeah.
What did
the Giants?
No. What just came out of your mouth, brother? What did you just say?
Did
QB to QB.
Did my Wi-Fi go out? QB to QB. I'm taking that.
Shador.
Giants to Commanders. I'm not taking that.
You take your Shador.
As long as he's wearing that blue, I'm sending by my QB1.
All right, you know, go ahead. So the Giants got the 3rd pick. What would you think about them getting drafted Shador?
I think we need a QB immediately. Okay, after DJ and his time when the Giants was very valuable.
Valuable to who? Valuable to who?
That's your problem. You know, that's you in the Cardinals' problems. They don't learn from your mistakes. You heard what Tone said about the Patriots. Learn from your mistakes. That was valuable time. We learned. We invested in the wrong person. It shall never happen again. Pending, we get our damn our front office out the picture, right? Dumb resigning people, crack. That's insane. I would never do that. I wouldn't even trust him again with my left shoe. I wouldn't, me personally. But for some odd reason, the owners think that they're a good fit. No problem. Okay. I guarantee you, the owners will not let the front office make some dumb decision like letting a talent like Saquon go again. They will not put their efforts into someone like DJ again, right? So, pending what Shador does coming into the league, right? I'm standing behind him. And there's nothing you can say, Mr. I wear one team but Jack a different team, that will make me less confident in what I'm saying. Whoa. What is the Cardinals doing? Let's switch conversation.
Let's not waste our time.
Hold on.
I love that answer.
Who's calling me?
I love that answer.
Hold on real quick.
It ain't Kyler Murray.
Hello?
I'll tell you that right now. Wasn't Kyler Murray. But yeah, Tone. I'm mad we didn't have to go that way. You see what I'm saying? He be asking questions he be saying things like why do I of all people have to defend the Eagles? I shouldn't have to do that. You see what I'm saying? We have to be realistic with this stuff. You know what I'm saying? He's already talking about act as if the competition, in my opinion, in the NFC is that close to the Eagles. What they just did to his precious Patrick Mahomes, to even no one in the NFC is doing anywhere near what the Eagles did to you guys.
They toured with him.
No, that's true. Listen, the best team won. The best team in the NFL won the championship.
Uh-huh.
I'll keep it real. The best team in the NFL, from top down, on paper, on the field, won the Super Bowl.
Say their name.
I gotta admit.
Say their name. Who won?
Who?
What team won?
I don't remember.
Oh, okay.
I'm not that big of a football fan. I don't remember.
We're on Gumball Sports Machine, and he's not big of a. Oh, that's hilarious. That's pure comedy.
The way his week's been going, he's not much of a sports fan right now.
See, there you go. See, I'm getting tired of y'all kicking a brother while he's down.
Oh, you've been kicking me for the past 5 years.
Fact, so
okay. You know what? That's fine because I can't think of a better time to kick somebody. So it's okay. So when y'all get down,
basketball is back.
It is.
It's prime time of the season. About 2 months away from playoff basketball.
My favorite time of year.
About to get interesting. Your team still gonna be playing?
No. No, they won't be. They will absolutely not be playing. They will be sitting right next to me watching the game.
Yep.
Damn, you called Devin and he said it's over already?
Nah, see, Book, he trying to convince me. So no, we gonna be good. We gonna be good. KD's healthy, but we getting healthy. Bill, he riding the bench, so he's not gonna be on the court too much. So we should be straight. And I'm like, yo, I don't believe it. I don't believe it. You got to show me. But you know what, my dog, I'm gonna be there for you though.
Last time you were there for him, y'all lost.
You know what? I'm gonna be there for him too. I'm gonna be there for him.
Like you physically went to the game and you contributed.
They did lose. I was there with you. I was there. They
were there.
Lose. Yeah. That was. Yeah. Okay.
So, well, now I know who not to bring to the game anymore. Somebody's bad luck.
Damn, you gonna blame him for that?
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. It's I'm telling you. I don't want to say what it is, but on that note, Michael, sometimes I was thinking about it. I was like, why do I have you on here? Why do we have you on here?
You sent me the link. You think I just joined this? You sent me the link. You actively called me and sent me a link. All right.
I did do that. You know what? We learn from our mistakes.
Watch, I'll be on this whole next week.
Probably. Actually, no, not probably. You will be.
I'll be in town right there. He can't set up without me. I'll be right there wherever he's at.
I'm gonna have the SWAT team next to me because
I'm
I'm
his,
not fighting.
I'm his shadow. That's how dark I am. I'm his shadow. No, not worry about it.
Purple, brother. Purple.
Definitely need you on an episode of the Wave Show.
Oh, definitely.
No, hey, no. On a real note, man, Twin, you know I love you, bro. You know I appreciate you for coming on here, boy.
Appreciate it, man. I love you too.
But we're gonna get back to the rest of the episode. I hope y'all enjoyed this little segment with my twin, with Mike, and then of course with Triple OG co-host Tone in the corner. We're gonna get back to the rest of the episode. Appreciate y'all. All right, welcome back. I hope you all enjoyed that interview with whoever it may have been. I don't know who was doing the interview yet, but you'll find out soon enough. But we'll close out the show by talking about Wemby. Wemby last night was ruled out for the rest of the season with blood clots in his right shoulder. To put it in regular people's terms, like these two beside me, yeah, I understand the terms that they put out, but so that they understand it, I'll say with blood clots in his shoulder.
You do.
I totally forgot you were a doctor.
Yeah, well, that's on you, brother. Yeah, I mean, you forgot what you had for breakfast this morning. That just comes along with age. So,
yeah, you realize that I'm going to school to be a doctor, right? You realize that I know what that means, right?
Yeah, a dentist is not a doctor.
Oh, yeah, that's funny. That's very funny.
I just wanted to point that out there. Anyways, okay, but yeah, Wemby's out for the rest of the season. He is expected to be back and ready to go, fully steady and ready for the 25 season. But he was missed the rest of the 2024-2025 season with blood clots in his right shoulder. D'Lo, what was your first reaction? And what are the Spurs going to do now?
Man, it's just unfortunate being a Heat fan and having that go through Chris Bosh as well. I've had to deal with that, and it's scary, especially because they said Chris Bosh would be fine too. Miss the rest of the season, he'll be back next season, and then obviously he had to retire because it was an issue. So you kind of hope that it doesn't linger for any longer than this one stint. But San Antonio, I feel like I don't know if they were going anywhere this season. Obviously, they had the Fox trade and they were pushing for the play-in, but I just don't know if they get there now. But I think come next season, they'll be fine, ready to go. I think they'll be able to make some type of noise come playoff time next year. But this is all determinant of if Wemby can get back on the floor. It's no joke what he's dealing with. So, I mean, prayers up for him. You hope that he gets better. You hope you see him next season. But there's a likely possibility that this is a lingering issue and it could halt his entire career. So, I mean, you hope that it doesn't happen, but it's always a possibility. So I hope that doctors can find out that this is a one-time thing and they go from there. But yeah, it's unfortunate. It's unfortunate.
All right, Son. How does Wemby's injury affect Jason Tatum's legacy?
Well, first and foremost, come on.
Listen, I'm just beating you to the spot. So before you bring him up, Jason Tatum's gonna be brought up in the conversation. So I'll get there before you do.
I will say that I was gonna bring up another player, but it's not Tatum actually. But first and foremost, I will say it's messed up for the Spurs, for his family most because you never know like how this is going to end up. I mean, like he said, he could have to retire. Well, we're hoping that he comes back. He's the alien. He could potentially be the face of the NBA. So to hear that he has to not play this season just to find out if he can potentially play next season I think it's good that the Spurs found it early and hope that he's able to come back because I do think he will be just a difference maker within the NBA. he's going to make the turnstile spin. He's going to attract a lot of viewers. Um, and I think it's cool that he's in kind of a smaller market. But I think this also says more when you take a step back from not just the Wembenyama situation. Like this says a lot about LeBron James. LeBron James has been playing the game for 20 years. He came in the game as a teenager, was able to pretty much play high. I mean, I don't want to say he was a superstar, but I'd give him at least star year one. And he's maintained that for 20 years of basketball. We've had like 1 year maybe where he really had those like health issues. But besides that, I don't think we really appreciate what we've been able to watch the past 20 years of the game. I was able to watch Mike, and I definitely, appreciated what Mike brought to the table. I, I think I appreciate what LeBron did more. Regardless of who's the better basketball player, I know I was an adult, so I understood the game more. And then I'm sorry, but a 20-year run is different from what Mike do. 15, 16 with the gap in the middle type
13,
stuff.
13.
With the gap in the middle, it's just different. And then again, Mike came in the game and averaged, so many points. And then when he was on the Wizards, he averaged so many points. LeBron is really maintained like the highest level of basketball for the longest tenure that I've ever witnessed. And what's happening to Wemby just kind of highlighted that for me, honestly, because you think about Wemby. Wemby has potential to be like to carry it, like to be the LeBron of the Jordan, the whoever you want to say of the future. And for something like this to happen so soon in his career, you know, I appreciate what LeBron has
done. Well, personally, I can live with it without LeBron. I mean, he's kind of just there for me. He's really.
God damn!
I said, how does this affect Tatum's legacy? And then brought up LeBron.
Yo, the joke is about LeBron, and then brought up the guy who the joke is about. Unk, your age is showing, brother.
Hey, when you my age, you have just wisdom just sitting around.
It's a lot of wisdom, brother.
Just sitting.
That's a whole lot of wisdom.
So
that's a whole. Listen, hey, when my sister was young, she said, "Jamal, I love you this much," and then now I look at Tone and I said, "Tone, you have this much wisdom."
Listen, it's a blessing, man. I got friends and family that make it to this wisdom. So I appreciate every day that I get to wake up and be, wisdomized.
Yeah. Oh yeah. No, I'm not saying. Oh yeah. I'm just saying. A lot of people say wisdom comes with age, and so the more the more you age, the more wisdom you get. And you got a lot of wisdom.
Yeah, this much wisdom.
You got this, Vanessa. Come in here and tell someone how much wisdom you got. You got this much. I appreciate the wisdom.
That's why
you ain't running out no time soon.
He says he's the man with the information, so you got to bring some type of wisdom so you can get the information, right?
You're right. No, but honestly, it sucks for Wemby. It's a scary situation, not only for basketball, like not only for his basketball career, but for his life. So I'm praying that he's okay. It sucks. This is not a situation in which anybody wishes upon anybody or hopes for. This sucks. I'm praying that he's okay. I'm praying for him and his family. That's awful. That's awful. He just had, his first All-Star weekend. He's having a career year. Obviously, it's only his second year, but he's having a career year. It's really unfortunate for this to happen to him. They're saying that he's going to make a full recovery and be ready to go by the 2025-2026 season. I hope that is true. I hope that is the case. But for him as a human being, as a person, I'm praying that he's healthy and, this doesn't affect his personal health whatsoever. In terms of the Spurs, yeah, they're not going to do anything. They don't. Their roster, their young roster, they're a talented roster, but they're not talented as other teams in the West. If they're in the East, they might make a push for the play-in. This West is too much. It's too much. They're not going to be able to do it. Lastly, there's been this other guy that's been in the news recently.
Hold on, real quick before we move on. I just want to say that the French team, when the USA swings back around, if Wemby's healthy, we should be goddamn nervous.
I ain't the numbers are nothing.
We should be I've been thinking about it. 4 years from now. No Steph, KD, no LeBron.
But we gonna have the guy Jason Tatum.
Likely no.
Oh yeah, we got the Lord and Savior Jason Tatum. He's gonna average 50. Oh wait, he's not gonna play.
You know who else we might have? Tyler Hero. Might have Tyler Hero, and we'd likely have Devin Booker. On a serious note, I know y'all want to joke and play, but those are the team members. Bam, Tyler, Paolo.
But you also have to realize, you got to realize that team's probably gonna have Cooper Flag. The team's probably gonna have AJ.
You might have 2 or 3 young boys, but you're still gonna have veterans the same way they just did Tatum. LeBron, Steph, and KD. Like they made sure they got their playing time because they're the veterans of the team.
Yeah,
the veterans of the USA team are gonna be Bam, Devin Booker, Jason Tatum.
Mm-hmm.
I don't even want him playing for the USA anymore. I don't want him doing anything other than anything out of a Suns uniform.
And when you go look at that French team,
Wemby, and then
they don't really have anything else.
What? Did you not watch the game?
Yeah, I watched the game, but they're not gonna have. They're not gonna have Evan Fournier. They
didn't even have Alex Sarr. Alex Sarr didn't play. Plays on the French team, and there's another kid who's a pretty good. Plays on the French team.
Mm-hmm. The team's not going to be very good.
And then,
all right.
Seems like Wemby's going to be a problem.
Well, I'm about to say, you could arguably say that they might have the best player on the floor alone.
That's not even a question.
That's true.
But Serbia also had the best player on the floor, and what happened to them?
What you mean? They had one game.
Hey, first of all, brother, you took a little while to get that out.
Because
I got
and you also fail to realize is we had Steph, KD, and LeBron. And LeBron and KD held it down game every game.
And that's what Ant is gonna do. That's what I
don't know. I seen Ant playing around. Ant don't even want to be the face of the league right now. So I don't know.
And there's no problem with that. There's zero problem.
You know the backlash LeBron James would have got if he would have said some shit like that.
Anthony Edwards is not LeBron James.
They said the man's Michael Jordan's son.
That as a joke. They're not comparing him to Michael Jordan.
I'm comparing him to Michael
Baby
Jordan.
Mike.
Right.
Baby Mike. They saying he's the next heir.
He's not. Nobody's comparing Anthony Edwards to Michael Jordan.
Everyone's they literally did. What do you mean? That's what
maybe doing. His play style, but not his game.
His personality.
You just say his play style.
No, because Michael Jordan was not a good human being. Michael Jordan was not a good person. Anthony Edwards is a nice dude.
How you gonna say Mike wasn't a good person?
If you ask anybody in the media, I work with somebody who directly worked with Michael Jordan. He was part of the media. Michael Jordan was not a good dude.
Mike was a winner. I bet you everybody that won with Mike, they appreciated it.
I'm not disputing that.
And that's what I said. Like sometimes they say you got to be.
But there's a reason why Steve Kerr got punched in practice. And there's a reason why people say when they try to go get interviews from Michael Jordan, it was a problem.
Is there a reason why Jordan Poole got punched in the face?
Because Draymond Green is an idiot that shouldn't be and doing anything.
That's what I'm saying. I think you got to be a little bit of a psychopath to be that passionate about success.
LeBron's not a psychopath.
Who?
LeBron.
LeBron don't have the level. LeBron got the same amount of success as Draymond Green.
No, You watch your mouth. Don't do that. You watch your mouth. Don't do that. Don't. Oh boy.
Hey, they got the same number of rings.
Yeah. Do they? How
They
about
do.
MVPs and All Stars and first team All NBAs?
But where's this convo when it comes to MJ though?
Thank you. Thanks for having my back, brother. But
We can
Bro,
move on.
I'm not Draymond Green. Draymond Green is the
Top 75 player of all time.
no. he he has the skill. He has the skill of a snapback hat. That's what Draymond Green has.
Hey, hold on. Yeah, we're not just gonna talk about snapbacks like that.
Draymond Green. No, I'm not saying there's nothing, but the the same thing, like the same amount of talent that a snapback hat, like the same amount of talent that a snapback hat has on a basketball court.
The one joint or the two joint?
Oh, I got a big noggin, so I got to go.
I'm saying like the one with the one strip or the one with the two strip.
One strip.
That's crazy.
One strip.
But Draymond Green is like I cannot like.
How you gonna do Dre, huh?
Yeah, see, that's crazy.
Well,
Snapbacks are elite.
like Draymond Green doesn't have the same amount of talent as an Ant. An Ant has more talent than Draymond Green. Stupid piece of garbage.
Yeah, I just wanted to bring that up, man. I think the French team is gonna look a little.
They're not gonna be any different. They're still gonna lose.
Anyways, moving on.
Oh, there's been somebody else in the news recently, and his name is Luka Doncic, and he has played 2 games since the All-Star break has passed.
The Don Snitch.
In one of those games, they lost to the Charlotte Hornets, and he had 14 points, and shot 5 for 18 from the field and 1 for 9 from 3.
Yep.
And he had another game last night in which they played against
performance.
And then he had another game last night in which he had. Oh, he didn't play last night.
He didn't play last night. Yeah. It was a back-to-back. LeBron played the back-to-back, and he had 40.
LeBron had 40.
So what's the problem with Luka Doncic, gentlemen? What's going on? Why isn't this worked so far?
I think he's just heartbroken.
See if I can spell it. Is this the right way? No, that way. You know. That order right there.
What does that mean? Whoa! You were making. Whoa! See, no, that.
Whoa!
Yeah.
Whoa! He made a D sign and then started going back and forth.
Yeah, he started jumping on it. My fault.
No, I mean,
flag on the play. Flag on the play.
I just you know, when I see something, I point it out. I don't like to hide my thoughts, and so I saw the D. I saw.
All of this is getting left in, by the way. All of this is getting left in.
This is getting left in. Yeah, someone bouncing on the D. Listen, Luka. Luka is still getting acquainted to his team. Now, I hope he never gets acquainted to his team. But so far, it hasn't looked good.
I think people also have to realize, like, he's not just playing on a new team, but he's just now getting back into basketball. I think people forget that he had the calf injury and was out for a while, right? So he wasn't playing. You can't just expect to come back after a month-long break and perform at, the level of Luka Doncic that we know. He's got to get some games under his belt. So on top of that, and then a new system entirely, and learning, players and plays and everything like that, he's going to be in a slump for a little bit. When he figures it out, it'll be fine. Luka Doncic is a player you can plug into any system, and once he has a few games under his belt, he'll be fine. You got to give him time. That's all it is.
All right. Well, I hope he has all the time in the world, and I hope he fails. So,
bro, the Laker hater.
I hate the Lakers. I have a list of teams that I hate. and then on number 1 on that list is Tony. I don't like not just specifically not the Celtics, but the man himself.
Yeah, because Tony Parker. I understand.
Oh no. Oh no. In fact, I think they might be the same age, but but I'm talking about the older one,
I'm
the one
older
I'm
than
looking
Tony
at.
Parker.
Younger than you?
I'm older than Tony Parker. I gotta be older than him.
No way you're older than Tony Parker.
Nah, I
No
think
way,
Tony's
right?
older than me.
I know
But
he
no,
ain't
it
played
goes.
until he was like 40, but like
I hate the Dodgers. Number 1, Dodgers are the team I hate the most, and then it goes to Lakers.
Oh no, he's older than me by a couple months.
Quick math. At a boy.
quick
Well,
math.
it's pretty much a year. It's a year. He'll be 43 when I turn 42.
All right, OG, triple OG. What's the problem? What's the problem with Luka and the Lakers?
I do think that it's a tad bit of what Lowe was speaking to. D-Lo was speaking to is he does have. It takes time to get acclimated. You know, different team, different system, and he was not healthy for the past about a month or so. I do think that is attributed to what's been happening the past couple of games. I also think that he needs to show a little more effort. If you just watch the Lakers play, he doesn't. Maybe that's due to his injury. Maybe that's why maybe he should just be resting. I I I keep seeing him when certain plays are being run. He's just standing 40 feet away from the basket. And in order, it's hard unless you really kind of watch and know basketball. But it helps the person who has the basketball and other players when you make yourself a threat. And oftentimes, he doesn't look like he's a threat on the court. He's just standing there because he doesn't have the basketball in his hands. And until he starts to, what I think the problem is he's typically the system. Like Luka is the system. And so until they figure out a different system to where he's doing other things off ball, it just the offense looks kind of stagnant. They're not moving enough. Movement creates opportunity. And sometimes if you're not moving, you're taking away from the offense of the game. And that's what I've been seeing thus far with Luka. I think, knowing the caliber player he is, he'll likely change it. But you have to want to do it.
Yeah, what I like to say is movement fails opportunity when opportunity fails to move. So
You write that yourself?
I did.
Hey, you coming around? What you got going on? You writing now?
I did see
You put pen to paper?
I did see Eminem TikTok last night. It
Oh,
motivated me. You said
Eminem has TikTok?
huh?
You said Eminem has TikTok?
No. Well, it was like a clip of him like on 60 Minutes. Yeah, back when you were in high school. So, my bad. That's on me. That's on me, Tone. That's on me. That's my bad.
I actually see something this morning with they were interviewing college kids, and they were like, "So, at what age are you old?" And they were like, "If your birth year starts with 19, you're fucking ancient. You're old as hell."
Oh damn!
And
Hold on.
I mean,
I'm
how
not
about?
going that far.
And then some of them were like, "If you were born in 2000, then you're old." It was like anything past 2000, anything before 2000, you're old. And I was like, "This is crazy." Like
That's crazy.
each year, like as this new generation gets, is getting interviewed, that age is just changing. And I'm like, they're saying 25 years old is old. That's crazy to me.
I couldn't agree more.
Damn, I'm getting to old status then. I'm
Yeah,
almost
you
there.
and you only, brother.
I'm almost there.
How old are you?
I'm only a few years off.
How old are you?
I'll be 23 in 2 weeks.
Damn.
All right.
My bad.
Because he's wet behind the ears, can't even buy.
Whoa!
Can't buy alcohol.
Who wet him behind his ears?
See, you're young and you don't understand.
Yeah.
Who
are you wedding behind their ears without consent?
Wet behind the ears is a term saying that you're young, brother. Goodness gracious.
You wedding young people behind their ears?
This is what's going on with the generation gap, man. This is what I'm saying. Kevin had a whole 10 minutes on one of the pods where they were talking about wet bagels. And then I found out what wet bagels. Exactly.
What is that?
Thank you. That's why I was lost.
Hey,
what is that?
Nah, D-Lo, you've had a wet bagel before.
Yeah, cut. What?
I don't even know what that is.
You don't want to know. It's Kevin says that it's a college game where gentlemen play.
Kevin said it's his favorite snack.
And the last one to lose gets to devour the world.
Devour.
Bro. Yeah, I must be at the wrong college. I have no idea.
I saw something like, Kevin, who provided you this information? Like, no one's telling. Why do you know about this game?
Kevin, that's Kevin's favorite. See, he does that for fun. That's Kevin's favorite snack. All right, I'm gonna stop before I throw up.
That was a bad.
You're gonna have to explain what that is because I don't even know what that is.
And on that note, that's gonna close out this show. I don't know when this show is gonna come out.
How ass Luka been playing?
Whoa, what? Why you? So now you talk about Luka's ass? I thought you was looking at who? Like him? Who?
No, I'm just saying that's how bad he's been playing.
What about his ass? Is it that you enjoy looking at, Tony?
We gotta get out of here.
There's nothing wrong with it. There's nothing wrong with you looking at it.
I apologize for my brother's his antics on this episode.
It's tolerant. So when you say it's okay, this is a tolerant show, Tony. So when you say you looking at Luka's ass, there ain't nothing wrong with that. I'm just not.
Who said? I said he's been playing like ass. Is what I said. What you're hearing?
What's ass? What's ass?
Filter to where you're only hearing the things that you want to hear. Which
I'm hearing the things
that's what you want to do.
I'm hearing the things that I'm hearing, brother. That's what I'm hearing.
That's how ears work. Yeah, that's how ears work.
Hey, Tone. I think you need want to turn that up a little, John. You know what I mean?
Wow.
then you might start really hearing. You know.
And that'll be it for today's show today.
I don't know if you got one. I don't know if you got one or two in. I don't know. Maybe it's a remote. I don't know if it's something off. I don't know if it's something off your brick phone.
Scully, you got on a winter hat in the house with a hoodie on, and so it's changing
cold,
what you can hear.
It's cold.
In Arizona, it ain't cold.
Exactly. Y'all got on winter hats.
The AC
in the house, and he got on a hoodie on top of the winter hat.
It's cold, my brother.
Listen, I just do it to hide the hairline. Can't be exposing myself.
Okay, well, yeah, I do it too, but I do that too. But
I specifically wore this because I wanted to have on the SUNS colors.
Well, we don't want you. So you keep looking at Luka's ass and you stay on that side of the city.
That's crazy.
But that's gonna close out the show. Thank you all for watching, and thank you for all for. Oh, and don't hold on. I'm not forget. I am still gonna eat the chip. I promise. I'm gonna eat the chip.
Yeah.
I'm gonna eat it. I can't find it.
Hey, listen. Don't hold your breath. Shout out to all the people that follow, subscribe, etc. Don't hold your breath because the man lost the horse. He was supposed to go walk around the mall doing some funny. You know what I'm saying? He ain't did that yet. You know what I'm saying?
I've been trying to do that.
Not hold himself accountable for his losses. I apologize because I know that y'all want to see, you know what I'm saying? Y'all want to see the same way I want to see him victimize himself. But don't hold your breath.
Whoa! I don't think I could do that on camera.
Whoa. Hey, listen, I don't know what level of victimization you want to put yourself through. Certain things, yeah, everyone else don't want to see. As far as you walking around the mall, making yourself look like a fool, that's what we signed up for. As far as you eating a hot-ass chip, that's what we signed up for. You know, all other victimization, that's between you and Dave.
We'll kill two.
Whatever you want to call that. Then.
Yeah, we'll kill two Celtics with one stone. We'll do it both in one video.
Hey, yo, don't do both and no Celtics and no videos. Don't do that. Don't put us in your mix.
Jason Tatum and Jaylen Brown gone like that. I got people. You know what I mean?
I think you need to harness, focus that energy, and bring it to the talking stick arena first. Like, let's do that. Let's focus on that part, and then we can move to the East Coast.
What are they doing at a casino?
I don't know, but I know. Matter of fact, what do they call it?
What am I doing at a casino?
What do they call it now?
Call what?
Gamble.
The arena, the Suns arena.
Talking stick, right? It's still
I
talking stick.
Talking stick
You
arena.
boys, bro, it ain't been talking sticks since.
That's what I know. It's something new. What's it now?
Well, okay, so it was Footprint, but they actually just changed it. Like they're changing it again.
Yeah, they got to try something. They got to just keep revamping it every week. Fuck it.
I don't know. I'm not going to no Suns game.
Yeah, until we start winning, just change the name every week.
See, we. Thank you all for watching. I hope you all enjoyed. I'm miserable. I'm sad, and I'm gonna go cry.
Hey, yo, James, don't call him directly because he might cut you out. Call me first, and I'll transfer you.
You know what? We're not into the show like that. Never forget peace, love, and positivity.
Yeah.
We're not ending the show in no depressing mood.
Well, that's what I am.
Tell your loved ones you love them.
Yes.
Tell them you appreciate them.
Yes.
Just like we appreciate and we love Maul, even though he's going through it right now. Thank y'all for watching.
Pat yourself on the back, too. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, give yourself a little pat. You're doing a good job.
And remember, it's always nice to be important, but it's more important to be nice. I'm going to go cry. Hey, you think that was a good one?
Like, all right. We're going to move on. Yeah.
My bad.
Like that.
You said I'm cute?
Bro is angry.
Well, thank you.
Hey, you better leave that in. You better leave that in.
Hey.
All right, D-Lo did say I'm cute.
Don't cut that out because ain't nobody said that but you. Ain't nobody said that but you. You better leave that in.
I heard that.
Bro is losing his mind.
All right, we're coming back in 3, 2.
And me, I got passion in my pants and I ain't afraid to show
Whoa!
Gracious.
Yo, Kevin, come get your mans, bro.
My bad.
Kevin and D-Lo be having passion.
My bad, Chief.
Passion with each other.
My bad, Chief. No, not with each other. No, never that. Never that. Me and you though.
Whoa! Nah. Yep. No, Nope, I deny that fully. Yep. Nope, that is all him.